In this video, I'll be demonstrating the valve and valve feedback objects available in Machine Builder libraries. The valve and valve feedback objects are used for controlling solenoid valves. I have a demo application shown here to explain the add-on instruction and its faceplate. The valve and valve feedback routine have respective add-on instructions. The digital channel routine consists of digital channel add-on instruction, which is connected to output and feedback input of valve instructions. The simulation routine has code to simulate valve open and close feedbacks. The valve object is used for controlling valve with no feedback. The valve is commanded to open and close from user logic using the command parameters. The reset command is used to reset the add-on instruction error status. In this application, the output is connected to a digital channel. The status bit can be used in the user logic. The unpowered state parameter defines the valve state, whether open or close, when the output is off. The configuration parameters can also be set from the HMI Faceplate. I'll open the valve feedback routine. The valve feedback object can be used for both valve with or without feedback. Apart from unpowered state, the object can be configured for the presence of open and close feedback. The config aux feedback is to set the feedback polarity as normally open or normally close. Config timeout is set time for the timeout error of open and close feedback. In the HMI, I have navigation object for valve and valve feedback. The open and close buttons are to trigger the open and close command in the logic. I'll open the valve feedback faceplate. The Home tab shows the basic status of the object. In the Settings tab, user can test the valve using Test button. On pressing the Test button, the valve physical output is turned on. When released, the valve output will be turned off. User can also force the valve output using these force buttons. Once forced, the valve will remain forced until it is released from the faceplate. The spanner icon on the navigation object indicates if the valve output is forced. Both force and test does not impact on the logical output of the valve. Thus, the valve can be put back to user logic once the force or test is removed. This ensures smooth transition between maintenance and production conditions. To remove a force condition, click the force button again. The configuration tab consists of all the configuration parameters. The fault tab shows the fault code and description. The fault can be reset using the reset button. The help tab consists of basic help about the faceplate. To demonstrate the object, I'll open the settings tab so you can visualize all the status bits. I'll click the open button. You can notice the valve is now opened. I'll click the close button. The valve status shows closed. To demonstrate the feedback fault, I'll turn off the simulation so no feedback is received. I'll trigger the open command again. You can see the object is now stuck in opening, and since the no feedback is received, it has turned back to the closed condition. Opening the fault tab, we can see the fault reason as actuation timeout during opening. Click the reset button to reset the error. Once the fault is fixed, the valve can be commanded again to open. In this section, I'll demonstrate how to instantiate valve and valve feedback object in Application Code Manager. The ACM already has machine library registered. You need to download the library from Rockwell Automation Product Compatibility and Download Center page. I have created a project, added a controller and display. I have also added a program in which we will add the valve and valve feedback implement objects. I have also added digital channel objects for I/O connection demo. To add valve object, right click on the program and click add new. In the filter, I'll enter valve. Select the valve implement object and click next. I'll name the object as V100. The routine and tag name are derived from the object name. You can leave it as it is or modify as per requirement. This configuration is for the unpowered state. I'll set as 1 for normally closed. In the I/O connection, you can link the object to a digital channel or digital output module. You can enter a tag name which can be later created in the Logix designer or leave empty if no connection is to be assigned. For this demo, I'll select digital channel that I have already added in the project. I'll select DCH V100 output digital channel and input data reference. Click finish. Select the call-up object type as default or two-state valve. I'll select two-state valve. Select the navigation display where the navigation object is to be placed. Click next. Click auto create to create the link libraries. Click finish to complete the instantiation. Now we have added the valve object. I'll demonstrate the valve feedback object. Enter the object name as V101. In the configuration parameters, you can select the presence of open feedback input, closed feedback input, and also the configuration for unpowered state. I'll select the presence of open feedback as true. Once selected, the respective I/O connection parameter is made visible. For I/O connection, I have already created digital channel for output and open feedback input. Click on the browse button to select the I/O connection for output. I'll select DCH V101 output and input data reference and click finish. I'll select DCH V101 open feedback digital channel and out data reference. Select the object callout selection. Select the navigation display where the navigation object is to be placed. Click next. Click auto create to create the link libraries. Click finish to finish the instantiation. Now we have added the valve feedback object. To understand further about generating the code and display, watch the Basics of ACM Workflow video series. For more information, download Machine Builder libraries from Rockwell Automation website. Thanks for watching the video.